If we can get through those gates. Oh! Now I know how we keep the local fencing guy in business.
Did you hit it?
No.
Don't know what you're talking about then. I didn't see anything on my screen.
I may have some dashcam footage that suggests otherwise, Args.
Hello FSG, how are you today?
I am doing very well, Args. How are you?
I'm doing alright, thank you. Nice to be back in Texas after a little trip to Switzerland.
Yep, it's a little bit warmer here, it's fair to say, even in autumn.
Yeah, it is a little bit warmer and flatter as well.
So with that in mind, it looks like we've got a lot of field prep to do, really, for next year.
Yeah, that's right. All our crops are harvested, so we're into some fall tillage, and I think we can get a few crops planted as well. Some winter crops in the ground, which would be nice.
So looks like we're going to run anhydrous today and get some of the seeders and planters out. I think we're going to put triticale in a couple of fields. Sunflowers, which we can't plant yet because of the cycle, won't let us. But we'll do some anhydrous in those fields, won't we?
I think that's the plan. Get them ready to plant into in the spring and plant in a couple of them with the triticale, like you say.
Good stuff. Well, should we jump into it?
Excellent. Let's get going.
Hello, everybody. We are back on West Texas. And what we're going to do, I am going to grab this rather messy John Deere. Who left it like this, I don't know. But we'll get this out and moving. And we will go and find ourselves some appropriate equipment. Okay, we're just shuffling equipment around at the moment. I've just unhitched this so Argsy can get that anhydrous tank out of there, which was attached to this big cedar. I can pop this back in the shed, and then I'm going to grab that toolbar and anhydrous tank that is on our left there. So if I drop this now, let's unhitch the right one. There we go. And I should be able to grab this anhydrous bar. I don't know how much anhydrous is left in this tank. Technically we should have emptied it. But let's just hook ourselves up here. There we go, it's 60 odd % full, so we'll just top that back up. We don't go through loads of this purely because the tank is so big. The forward ag tanks that we've got, massive tanks. So let's whip around now. It's a bit of a tight squeeze through here. I think Args has filled his up too. Squeeze down here. No issues. And there's Args hooking up the second tank there, so we'll give him a sec to do that. And we are going to go over to these fields over here. Our 3 fields closest to the farm that we put triticale in last time. We are going to put anhydrous in. We can't plant those, they're going to be sunflowers. So we can't plant those yet. So we'll prep them, get them ready. And then in the other fields, the cotton field, the round field and the semicircular field on the other side, we're going to put triticale in. It's been a really good crop that for a cash perspective. Brings us in a lot of money. So we're going to let this car go past. FS19 traffic isn't as forgiving as 22 traffic. See if we can make this turn without clattering the stop sign as well. Look at that. It's almost like we know what we're doing now. Okay, we're going to line ourselves up next to Args here. He is probably setting up a GPS course as we speak. So I'll fire that up.
Argsy FSG.
Go ahead, mate.
There's already a GPS course loaded. It's called New Anhydrous Field 4, I think, right down the bottom. I've set up on that, so should be good to go.
Excellent. Good stuff. So yes, it's not the first time we've done this. So from that perspective it's positive. I'll just turn my lines on to start with, just to make sure that everything is working right. But that, look at that, snapped 2 straight away and looking good. So let's whip ourselves around into space here. Get the toolbar unloaded. Turn the GPS on. This does this funny thing in these tractors where it hinges the tractor until it's ready to go. Once it's done, we can fire up the machine, drop it down, and we are anhydrous-ing. And the reason we know we're going to be anhydrous-ing is if you look in the mini-map in the bottom corner there, it is turning a lovely shade of green, telling us it's applying the fertilizer. So I guess nothing more to do than to get our heads down and get on with this. It shouldn't take us too long. 2 big pieces of equipment running this. So we'll get through this very quickly. So we'll see you in a little minute.
I've been dreaming so much lately about your face when you're smiling. It's the only thing that saves me. Hey, I don't know if I told you that I think you're beautiful, and how I can't wait to hold you. Yeah, you pull me up when I'm falling down, and I don't know what I would do without you. Yeah, you pull me up when I'm falling down. Hey, now look into my eyes. You can use them as a mirror, baby. You're my ticket to paradise. Hey, now everything's alright. We've been longing for each other, and it feels like I'm on cloud 9. I don't wanna be without you. This is something that I know for sure. It's just something about you. I just want more. Tell me what you wanna do right now. Tell me what you wanna do tonight. I really don't care as long as I'm with you. Hey, now look into my eyes. You can use them as a mirror, baby. You're my ticket to paradise. Hey, now everything's alright. We've been longing for each other, and it feels like I'm on cloud 9.
So there you go. As you can see, we have covered this field. It's a nice high yielding field this as well. So well worth doing this. Get some good fertilizer into the ground. But as you can see, a couple of orange strips left, and the entire field 14 and field 4 just in front of it there, all full of fertilizer. This is a higher yielding field, as you can see by the darker greens, in precision farming, but still a good field. So we'll get over. There's one last strip to do, which I'm guessing as Argsy gets there first, he will do, and then we're going to move over to this field over here. We'll get that one done as well, and then that will be it for the anhydrous today, and then we're going to move on to a bit of planting, I think. Okay, that's us done. Args is just finishing off that last row there. We will jump into this field here. There should be a course set up for this as well, because it's not the first time we've put anhydrous in here. So I will get lined up here, and I will just run along a headland and get that sorted. And then we can set up a GPS course for Args to follow too. In fact, this one we've got on will still work, because it's the same width tool. That makes total sense. We don't need to set up a new one, because we are running one. So we'll just get this headland done. Maybe a couple of headlands actually, just because this is quite a big tool. It takes a while to turn it, and then it should be all systems go. As you can see, we still have 95% of our anhydrous still in the tank. These tanks are so massive that you really don't need to worry about filling them up very often. So we will push on, and we will see you again very soon.
Look into my eyes, you can use them as a mirror. You're my ticket to paradise. Hey, now look into my eyes, you can use them as a mirror, baby. You're my ticket to paradise. Hey, now everything's alright. We've been longing for each other, and it feels like I'm on cloud nine. Falling down, and I don't know how I would do without you. Yeah, you pull me up when I'm falling down. Yeah, you pull me up when I'm falling down, and I don't know how I would do without you. Yeah, you pull me up when I'm falling down. Yeah, it feels like I'm on cloud nine.
Okay, here we are, end of the third field. That has not taken much time at all. Args is going to just finish ahead of me here, and I'll close off this last row, and then we'll get these folded up, and we'll get them tucked away, because we're going to go and do some planting next, and get the other fields done. So we are making good progress today. We are covering some serious acres. So we will fold this up, we'll probably give it a wash, and we will see you again very shortly. So here we go, we'll give it a quick wash down. It was looking quite dirty, and I put it in the shed dirty last time. If it was me, I apologise to Args. We'll get it cleaned, we'll get the toolbar cleaned as well, and we'll get it tucked away, ready for next time we need it. It's going to be fun trying to connect the anhydrous tank at the back to these, it always is. There we go. But also, brilliant bit of kit. There's Argsy, just finishing up there. And there it is, it's seeds in the far one here, so we will get our tank manoeuvred, hopefully, into the right place. There we go, pipe out. Let's try and get it lined up. I can't even see how far away I am, it's so long.
I'm not gonna lie, I could detect the concentration coming through the camera down the line. Whoa!
Are you going to give me that? Are you going to give me that?
I reckon we can manhandle that over, can't we? That's not a bad effort, I'm impressed.
Not bad if I do say so myself.
It's a bit of an effort trying to back those up, isn't it?
It really is, it really is.
Right, should we head over fields 2 and 3, I think? Get some triticale planted.
Sounds like a plan.
Alright, we'll start in the first one on the right when we get down there.
Yeah, sounds good, mate.
All right,
I'll follow your lead.
Roger that.
Right, we'll follow Argsy along. And we'll get started. These are massive, aren't they? Look at this. Ridiculous. But also very cool. Let's just hope there's nobody coming the other way. You know what this Texas traffic's like. It stops for nobody. There we go, course set. Cedar into the ground. Off we go. Perfectly aligned, ready to run. Okay. I guess we'll get back to it, and we'll see shortly.
Went for a walk with the stars last night. Did not believe that I would end up right. Lucky endings were not something for me. I drove around all across the land. Thought that I was caught in a one-man band. But playing all those sad and lonely songs. My faith was lost, my hope was gone. My dreams were shattered and I was done. I was roaming down the street in my weary feet. And then you came along with the love so strong. You took me out of the cold into the fire. You're picking me up when I'm down on the ground.
Okay, here we go. Like I said, the speed you get through this stuff is ridiculous. It's so fast. Now, while this does take a long time to fold up, it is quite realistic, and I like it for that matter. There we go. Now, this is a smaller field than the last one we did, so it shouldn't take us too long to get through this. And I think we might do field 12 as well, the round field over there that we had cotton in last time. We might give that a go. So we'll see how time's going on. It is getting later on into the evening now. Cows are all fed though, for once. Everything's looking good there. There's the massive amount of silage that we gathered in our silage harvest a few episodes ago. So things are looking good on the farm at the moment. Maybe even afford ourselves another trip to Switzerland at this rate. Okay, let's get this unfolded and we'll follow Args. This is not going to take us long to do at all.
And when I am lost, you make sure that I'm found. Out of the cold, into the fire. Out of the cold, into the My faith was lost, my hope was gone. My dreams were shattered and I was done. I was roaming down the street in my weary feet. And then you came along with the love so strong. You took me out of the cold into the fire. You're picking me up when I'm down on the ground. Whenever I'm alone, you are lifting me higher. And when I am lost, you make sure that I'm found.
Okay, I'm on the last pass here. Args is just going to tidy up some of those loose ends there. But we're going to get all of this. And then it is all done for the night. I think we could start field 12, but starting to get a bit damp. The temperature's dropping, so we'll maybe leave that for the morning. But for now, that's a good amount of work done today. We have planted a lot of stuff in the last couple of hours, so we're very happy with that. So we will chat when we finish this field. There's Args just folding up ahead of us. I think I'm going to go straight on through the farm rather than heading back down to the road. I think Args has decided to do the same as well. If we can get through those gates. Oh! Now I know how we keep the local fencing guy in business.
Did you hit it?
No?
Don't know what you're talking about then. I didn't see anything on my screen.
I may have some dashcam footage that suggests otherwise, Args.
No, until it's proven in a court of law. innocent. I'm going to be extra careful going through this gate now, though.
So we are in the queue at the wash shed, but it has been a very, very productive day. So this field, and the field you can see over in the distance, we have got those full of anhydrous, ready for planting of the sunflowers later on. And then, way over there, you can see past the pivot, we've got triticale planted in that field. And then the one we've just come from as well, more triticale in there. So it's been a really, really productive day. I'll let Args finish up here. We'll get ours cleaned. And then it must be time to stop for dinner. And there we go, all tucked up. Ready for another day's work. Well, that was a productive day's work, Args.
Certainly was. We got lots done. It was good.
Nice to be in the big kit again.
It was nice. It was nice. I forget how much ground you can cover with those things.
Yep. So one more field to do. Well, two actually, if you count the big field 33 as well.
Yeah, we've still got to plant these ones too, but we've got a plan for that.
We have indeed. We have indeed. Well, it's nice to be back on 19 and playing in some big fields and with some big machinery.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a little bit nervous about those cows, though. We're going to head into another winter, and we're going to be pretty busy keeping them fed.
At least we're safe. We're in the knowledge that we've got over 5 million litres of silage sitting there.
It's a very good point. Very good point. Oh, well, thank you very much for that again. It's nice to be, like you say, nice to be back in FS19 and back in Texas.
Yes, indeed. And yeah, we'll see what people want. But if people want to see some more West Texas, I'm more than happy to keep going with it.
Yeah, absolutely. We have a blast on it. All right, mate. We'll catch you next time.
Yeah, have a good week. I'll catch you soon.
You too. Cheers.
Cheers, buddy. So there we go, folks. Another day done on West Texas. That's great fun as always. Always good hanging out with Args. And hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, leave a like. And we'll definitely think about coming back again very soon. But for now, from me, the Farm Sim Guy, thanks very, very much for watching. And I will see you all again very soon. Bye for now.